Okay, here we go. The operator stream. As always, gotta make sure you can see the comments. We'll be looking at all things response mechanics and basically anything that is seen here. We're gonna be having some fun here. It has some quite cool features and I'll be doing an additional commentary video later on. So I'll be filming footage for that as well. It's been kind of a busy week here, but yeah. Make it daytime so everything is very well visible and probably 8 people to get myself well, very likely killed. Hello, Mr. Man. Opa! So one of the cool things I saw here is actually the response animations as he's moving. You'll see it in the video, I'll be making a commentary video on that, but the response animations as they're moving are quite cool. But everything else, you know, we do have some pretty cool features here, as we will see, but it requires a lot of fleshing out in terms of animations. I will say, however, the weight is there though. And by the way, do let me know that the audio is okay. Can't really know. Think it should be, but who is more audible, me or the cars around here, basically. So yeah, I think that they really shouldn't be holding the weapon as they're falling. Basically, if you can stand up, you probably shouldn't be holding the gun in the hand the entire time. And yeah, it is pretty hardcore. Okay, yeah, so let's see. That was kinda cool. Yeah, so the animations here are pretty. You have active ragdolls and yeah, it can deliver cool moments. Especially when you have furniture around, yeah, that was kind of cool. Actually worth saving for the commentary video. And hey, yeah, here we go, have some head variations. So the removal of his jaw, he spilled some of his chunks on the mat here, kind of messing this nice thing up. And yeah, the jaw is no longer there. Fun stuff, and I'll be saving that clip, perhaps for the commentary video. Hey all is well, thank you very much. But we often have a guy right in here, so... Okay, not this time around. So do we have any dead bodies, dead decapitated bodies in this basement? Well, we don't at the moment, but we will now. So how do I pick up the shotgun? Okay, something glitched out, but yeah. He won't be quite decapitated, but I can remove a chunk of his head. And yeah. So about half decapitated. And he even has his kafia here. So yeah, he's half decapitated. Oh, yeah, I do actually have the shotgun, huh? Yeah, so I think I have special variations for the shotgun actually. Which makes sense, because I haven't seen the half decap head thing. And yeah, there we go, okay. You know what, actually, yeah, let's go full with the action, just go straight for the shotgun. Get things very messy, because I have seen the shotgun. Do we have a shotgun here? we have the tactical shotgun. Alright, so 7-round tube. So I will say the game definitely is in a very early shape, but it's kind of somewhat reminds me of Ground Branch when I first got it. It was also like very work in progress stuff, but the ideas were promising, so I bought that back then. Now we have Operator, and the ideas here are quite promising as well. So it is in a very rough shape, but I will say I do have faith in this project. And it is quite hardcore. This thing is pretty unforgiving. Yeah, what do I have here? And so there is kind of a mid-wear thing. Yeah, that's cool. That's kind of new. It's actually... So I played it for a bit, but yeah, I haven't seen the mid-wear thing. Okay, that's really cool. Don't need more investigations. So when I was playing it for the commentary video, I was mainly going for the head of the shotgun. Wasn't really going very much for the body, and okay, that will have like a mid-wear thing. That's fun. So as I was saying, the game is quite unforgiving. I kept going for about 8 enemies or so. I'll probably do more and see if I can survive that. In the end, in CQB it is pretty doable. On long distance you're just gonna be getting destroyed. What do we have here? So yeah, so a very cool thing about the hand damage is the chunks. Look at that. So one thing I absolutely loved about Last of Us is the bits and pieces and the fact that they last. And we have that here as well, and yeah, it also deliver a massively strong effect. And would they appear so... Okay, so we have this guy and his face is gone. That is quite cool. But would they appear on body shots as well? I think... Nah, not so much, not so much. Do we have a look at this... Yeah, multi-wear thing. Yeah, look at that. Kinda rough, but it is there, and that's cool. To require further experimentation. But yeah, fun stuff. And yeah, no chunks on the body shots, but yeah, we should have some now. Probably all around here somewhere. Yeah, so we have, yeah. We have a chunk in the drawer. Probably a bunch here, and this guy have his head missing. As it should be. Fun stuff. Hello, Slowpoke. I want to see more of the multi-wear stuff. Because I seriously haven't seen it before. That's cool. Back to the basement of decapitation. Yeah, so however we have some issues. So basically it should be a state where he's incapable of fighting, but he's still kind of able to stand up, but as you can see that still requires a fair bit of work. We can do with him anything we want, so let's see. Yeah, he's done. Okay, yes, so yeah, we kind of have a motivator thing. Yeah, that is cool. It's pretty good showcase, and yeah. There is some deformation on the hand as well, it seems. The helmet gets holes. Well, probably shouldn't be hell. I think this kind of a helmet shouldn't be getting holes from a shotgun, but nonetheless, cool concept. Yeah, fun stuff, fun stuff. Yeah, seriously, I haven't seen the motivator feature before I began the stream, so it is as new to me as it is to probably some of you. So what did I do with this guy? So this bit is all mangled. Yeah, he's all deformed and his jaw is gone. Yeah, so you can now cause some pretty serious deformation with the shotgun. Definitely kinda rough, but yeah, it will be cool for sure. Nice stuff. Is he still alive? No, I don't think so, but he took one right to the center mass. Yeah, he's no longer among the living, and face gun in a kind of a flowering pattern. And chunks, yeah, the chunks are just, yeah, they're crazy cool. They're just very cool. Alright, let's go for something a little more high range and see if I can survive that. So where's the long scope variation? Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, so 6 enemies there is more than enough, really. Yeah, so close quarters is kind of doable. The long range, at least when you're playing it alone, it is very very hard, so I'll see if I'll even be able to do it. But yeah. Alright, here we go. I just gotta make sure after all this soldering time that they don't get blown up on a UN mine. That would kind of suck. Or not get even a headshot. But yeah, I think this one playing in co-op with friends is much more doable. Someone with a sniper rifle, if you guys doing a more close quarters assault. And then meanwhile I try to move in very carefully. Yeah, what's with my scope? It wasn't always like this. That's kind of strange. Alright. But at least I should be able to see any movement. Yeah, what's up with my scope? Let's see in the video settings. Scopes, do we have anything? Yeah, put it up on the full thing and alright, yeah, so this should work now. Yeah, here we go, yeah. But here I'm taking fire, yes, so as I mentioned, doing the long distance stuff is pretty hard when you're playing alone. Alright, here we go, here they are. Try to get a little bit closer. Not step on a landmine. Where from, blitz? Where from? There's one. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Second one. Okay, first one is still sleeping. We have a third guy. They already ate a bullet. Alright, here's one. I think he was looking at his dead friend. I once again have no idea who is firing. Aha. I think we have one up from the dead, but yeah, I think it's gone now. I think it's down. Open! Well, so I can say we have a confirmed kill on that guy, so I hope I can survive to see that. Oh yeah, so it's actually kind of cool. I shouldn't be having streaks on this kind of surface, but nonetheless with the sliding and with the bullet wounds, and it's pretty cool stuff actually. So can I make it a little bit juicier, perhaps for the thumbnail? Yeah, so now it is kind of a little juicier. I think I'll make a good thumbnail. Pretty guy, I think. So one took the forest temperature challenge right here, and yeah, look at that. Look at all of this mess. Yeah, so he had a few bullets and does look a little messed up. Good stuff. Definitely good stuff. So one thing I think about the healing system, you're actually not at all a fan of going through all the menus to just bandage, because I imagine, you know, like, if you are shot, you don't need to, like, look in a menu where you're shot at. You kind of know where you're shot at, you just automatically bandage and whatever. So yeah, I do think that in terms of health, you should be able to just bandage yourself and be done with that, basically. Not like have to find in the menu the exact body part that's been shot, and even if you will eventually remember it, I think it is preferable to just have that be done automatically. It is quite a promising project. Definitely quite hard, and I will go for yeah, something crazy. So let's see how much can I push the aftermath with, let's say, 20 enemies in the house, perhaps? Yes, for making my own Gore game, so basically I don't even have enough time to do everything I want for this channel, let alone go and learn how to make a freaking game. Which is a massive thing, which you have to be, like, basically multi-talented for, unless you are doing some kind of a asset flip. And yeah, we should have 20 enemies here, and this should be quite eventful. So bad idea for going for the SMG, actually, especially with the heavily armored guys. Yeah, I'm gonna be leaving for long with this, so I'll go for something a little higher caliber for the next one, so someone can just finish me off. Yeah, please, yeah, just get me, thank you. I'll go for something with a little bit of with a little more firepower. You know what, actually, so go for this one. I think it's a 7.62 by, yeah, what's the, wait, is it 5.56? Huh, okay, it is 5.56 apparently, but it should do the job, and I'll make the next one to be very, very intense. So how much can I max it to? Like 60 enemies? Yeah, should I do 60 enemies? Okay, yeah, so let's see how freaking 60 enemies work out. Basically gonna be a horde shooter now. And how about my aftermath settings? And they are saved on the max, so yeah, it's gonna be a freaking basically Left 4 Dead, tactical Left 4 Dead. Yeah, so I haven't even tried it. So the positive thing is that we have now... So friendly fire is effective. And yeah, your gun can jam and... things can happen. Yeah, but where is the big boy gun? So there was... I think that's the big boy gun. I think it's the one I had before. Is this thing? I'll see, because there was like some... yeah, I think this is the big boy gun. I'll just take a different sight. No need for a... where is that? For grip, yes, top rail, left rail. Anyway. Some mags and yeah. This should puncture ventilation holes in enemies very well. And once again we'll go for 60. Here we go. I know what you think, it is kind of messy, but some may see dead bodies, I see fertilizer. Yeah, great fertilizer. Yeah, and I think yeah, the game isn't really made for this. And I'll open the gates of hell and GTFO. There is some kind of a... they have a trouble... okay, no, they actually can see through the windows. They actually can see through the windows and... not perfectly, but they can see. By the way, what Gore, Warbox recent Gore thing? I actually haven't seen it. Right, moving on, and I do want to see if it all will stay as it was. Oh. Alright, face has been spilled. So definitely have some guys. Okay, we'll have a guy right here. That's a common spawn point. We have a guy right here. And yeah, like, we definitely have someone here, so might as well just pre-fire. Yep. I don't know. Two dudes in a shower. I shall make no comment. They were doing what they were doing. We shouldn't be bothering them. Alright. And I can't believe there's no one here, and there's gotta be someone in the staircase of the basement. Take a few random shots and... yeah, of course. Of course. Yeah, so I think the way we can have this running is it... yeah. So basically much of the AI is probably disabled or half functioning. But yeah. I think I should probably stick to more reasonable enemy counts, but that was fun. Now I still wanna do one just for the aftermath, just to see how messy I can get the aftermath. Won't be the appropriate tactical experience, but just want to see how messy it can get. Do I have enough rounds for effing everyone? So second attempt at 60 enemies. Just for the aftermath. Okay, he's down. Going through the front door is probably not a great idea. Need to keep it in mind. Alrighty, I'll just do more reasonable enemy counts. So when I was covering Warbox in UE4, I basically did the terrorist hunt thing. Just take the Middle East map, spawn a bunch of enemies, spawn like 2 or 3 teammates, and yeah, it was pretty functional. The AI seems to be back to be functional now, and I think it is kind of doable, but needs to be just more fleshed out. I think Warbox needs lots of QoL stuff before adding any major features like medical system or melee or stuff like that. Well, on my end it is running reasonably well. Do have a 2070, a 13th gen Intel i7, and I'm on 1080p. So in my end it is basically fine, but should probably heal up. Once again I should just be able to... I will say I do have faith in this project, personally, but I think as for Warbox, as I mentioned, the big issue is just adding more large features before addressing the very important QoL stuff, basically. And I can't get it because... okay, so this shouldn't be... alright, yeah, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, it is pretty hard. Yes, I will say I personally haven't had any crashes like at all. When I was filming for the interview, when I was filming even for the upcoming Gore Games video. In January, I had like 0 crashes with this game. And you know, we might have a Murphy's Law and have a crash on this stream for the first time. Who knows, we'll see. But yeah, I seriously haven't had any crashes whatsoever. Hey, what's Payne? I'll just go from the back door and maybe have a guy for fertilizer. And we have no backyard fertilizer. We have an indoor spade shop, and yeah, it is fine red paint. Not morphine blade. But yeah, but I will say the insta lights out on the headshots are quite cool. Even if the arms go in awkward positions, which is a notorious issue with this game, but the insta lights out are very cool. Yep, the hand variations are quite nice, and so is the dripping down blood. I think we should have 1 or 2 more guys here, and let's see. Yeah, we do have. And there's some corpse in this house. There's some corpse in this house. So I think it is basically clean. Let's go for the... No, I will try the Afghanistan one. It's pretty hard. Also, quite unforgiving. Right, so Forever War, named quite appropriately, and the insertion is where's the actually passive. Alright, so this one is quite tough, so in the interview video I was basically able to complete it properly only once. As I mentioned, in non-close quarters engagements, it is very tough. Especially for solo play. And is that a guy? Yeah, I think it is. Yep. I want to say about the ground branch, I actually very much enjoyed it. So when I was making the video on the regular stuff and the response mechanics, I actually had a great deal of fun, to be honest. So, you know, just have nice maps, you have enemies, you kind of patrol around there. And let's kick the hornet's nest. Here we go, here we go. Yeah, so as I was saying about ground branch, so when I was making the videos on the response mechanics, I really had a great time. And probably make a stream on it as well. Basically, no. Solid AI. Very cool responses animation wise when they're activated, which is pretty rarely. That is an issue. And yeah, solid gun mechanics, solid movements, so yeah. And yeah, I don't even know where I was shot from, as I mentioned. It is a pretty tough mission. I will try the aggressive infiltration. See if I can do that any better. Hope so. Alright, so... don't think I'll be surviving there very long. I'll even lower the enemy count a little. Alright, aggressive infiltration, so yeah. Here we go, let's see how that works out. So basically behind the car, the only solid cover you have is the engine. I don't know how it is in this game, but normally behind the car you can trust the car doors for not anything else than concealment. there's a great pull video on the subject, and yeah, where from, Blitz? Where from? Okay, so here's one. Yeah. I'll give this one more go, but and then I'll be checking out Ready or Not whenever the blade arrives. Hello, Nexus. Alright, let's try this. Curva, let's try this. Yeah, I'll stick to CQB, by the way. Very cool feature. If you get headshot, the screen freezes. So yeah. Alright, yeah. It's very easy to die there. So at least in solo play I found CQB to be the most enjoyable thing. Yeah, look at that. Hey Josh, I think I see you on the stream for the first time, yeah. So Josh has been a viewer for a while. Definitely a name I very much recognize. So next, as for the blood, it's pretty basic. So you have response teams on impact. They can drip down on walls. There is some extra spinning from the head when you get a head variation, but that is about it. There are no blood rails, there are no blood pools. I imagine that will be coming later. But yeah. Yeah, so you gotta be even more careful than that. There's a spawn right behind the door on the left, so... Don't really have AK, maybe I can pick up from a dead guy, but... You know what, I would try to get an AK from a dead guy. Why not? Why not? Actually, good suggestion. You know what, actually I should probably stream 0 hour. Very much enjoyed it! And by the way, we have an AK donor. Can I pick it up? Yes I can, yes I can. Alright, I think I have only one mag for this, of course, but... AK was requested, and AK you shall receive. I don't have this guy right here, don't have guys right there. Up, we have guy right here. Malfunction. Aziz, your AK request killed me. But yeah, fun stuff, fun stuff. It freaking malfunctioned. Alright, so as I was saying, I'm definitely gonna be checking out. I will be revisiting 0 hour for sure. in a stream much like this one. I really enjoyed it. And seems to be like it's gotten even better since I covered it about 2 years ago, I think? Yeah, it was 2 years ago, damn. I think. Yeah, so I do have some issues with the arms. The arms go in awkward positions on the ragdoll for some reason. Like it starts fine, but then they go in this kind of, for some reason, as he's falling, he goes into the hold gun position. I'm not sure what is up with that, but I have a pretty good showcase of that here. Yeah, I'll be doing a commentary video as well, as I mentioned in the beginning of this. And I am filming in this stream for that. I'll grab this AK because why not? Because even suppressed. Should have at least a few more guys here too. Do I have a less broken AK? No. Also no dust cover. Not a single one with a dust cover, and they all have a risk of, well, functioning, yeah, like. You have budget for suppressor, but not for dust cover. Okay, where is your AK? I don't think this game has an editor, but yeah, no, it doesn't. Yeah, what's up with the arms? What's up with the body arms? Yeah, so yeah, we do have some issues. Where's the gun? And here we have a guy in the disabled state, and once again, his arms in the gun holding position. Definitely needs to be fixed. And we have the V-shaped split here. Nice. Alright, next, as for Sandbox, I think I've mentioned it many times on the channel. Basically, I have no interest in games where just torture ragdolls. It's gotta have gameplay. Even if flawed, it's gotta have gameplay. But I must say, as for Sandbox, actually I want different gun for the Russia-Ukraine mission. So Sandbox does look more cool than some other requests I've gotten. There were some essentially quite lousily made UE4 regular torture games, and got a bunch of requests. Hey, cover that, and it looks like crap. Has you know that probably plugin of droplets, some active ragdoll, and hey, cover that or something. But Sandbox does look more cool. I can definitely get the appeal of Sandbox. Also the one by HakeV. With his motivator thing. And he mentioned he's gonna be making a game from a simple game from that as well, so that I'm very much looking forward to. Actually gonna bug him a bit about it. Right, we'll try surviving in this one. Maybe go up some tactical looking Russian dudes. Yeah guys, Gore box will not be covered, and on the project I will not be covering it. No plans of, yeah, covering basically goring up Lego guys. Cube characters, I kinda can't believe that thing became popular, to be honest. Okay, here it is, here it is. Go to sleep, go to sleep! Fuck. No, stay down, stay down. Okay, good boy. Yeah, my character isn't very happy. Oh yeah, so heavy. Kill confirm. Gotta say, it felt kinda good. Not taking fire at this very moment. Might be able to get kind of closer. And taking fire again. Yeah, this stuff is pretty intense. This stuff is pretty intense. As for Max Payne 3, aside from disappearing blood, basically the mods fix it. The big issue in my opinion was the very pinkish blood there for some reason, and we have like several mods that covered it. Fix it. One by Galaxy and one by I think Periverculio, if I recall correctly. So yeah, so most of the issues I had with Max Payne 3 were basically fixed. And of course it could use disabled state. I think that would have been very much appropriate, but that's one mods haven't been able to figure out. Am I flanked or? You have a guy in there. Look at that, yeah, so bullet penetration is a factor. And it can mess you up. Now let's get high. Yeah, I can hear him talking in there. Alright, let's take care of him. And yeah, he gets the win. Alright, so I think one more go inside the house, so we try to get a messy aftermath. I think I'll go for 20 enemies. Not sure I'll survive, but I will give it a shot. Okay, clean house, 20 enemies. Yeah, it's gonna be brutal. Probably mostly for me. Oh, okay, so this was a round worth going for because I see this, I see effing end screen. Okay, that's gonna be the end screen for the commentary video. Gotta give it about 20 seconds for the end screen, and yeah, look at that. That's a freaking work of art. Nice, yep. Alright, just a few more, and yep. This should do. Yeah, so the stuff on the okay. You know what? It has. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be surviving for very long, but I mean, no, it still is kind of fun even though we die over and over again. It still is fun. Actually want to give it another go, because, yeah. Once again 20 enemies and see how that works. Look at that. Should be able to at least survive this for a while. I'm gonna have one more go with the more a reasonable amount of enemies. Yeah, Warhound. That's a bloody shame it didn't happen. I remember being hyped for it. I read the articles in Egromania. And yeah, it looked promising and was just gone. It's a bloody shame. What's up with the bloody arms? Damn it. Okay, so I think this one is it for me today. Anyway, in conclusion, so I think it is overall a pretty fun project. Definitely is quite rough. It's a lot of work, but I do think the promise is there, and yeah, very much looking forward to seeing it fleshed out, and I'll be covering all the response stuff. So, hope you enjoyed the stream. I'll be making a commentary video on it as well. And